Okay. Yes, good morning, one and all. So, today we are going to discuss a new topic. Okay. So, which is the new topic? Before going to start the new topic, let us recall something. So, what we have to recall for this new topic? So, everybody know the polynomials chapter, right? So, in polynomials, so we observed some types of polynomials, right now. So we observed linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, cubic polynomial. So how many of you know about this linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial? So let us recall polynomials chapter once, then we'll jump to our actual topic, okay, today's topic. So I want to recall this polynomials topic in that. So degree of the polynomial, you all know, no? Degree, the highest power of the polynomial called as degree of the polynomial. Okay, so before going to discuss the degree of the polynomial, but let us discuss what is polynomial first. Can anyone define polynomial first? Definition of polynomials. Hello. Who is ready to give the answer for this question? Definition of polynomials. Definition of polynomials. No one is ready to give the answer for this question. Polynomials. What is that polynomials? Yes, Nutan. Yeah, Nutan.
Polynomials are the algebraic expression with positive variable power.
Positive variable power. Okay, yes, Newton answer is this one. Correct answer. Pannaga, what is your answer? Pannaga. Pannaga's answer.
Algebraic expression in which power of the variable is a whole number.
Yes, power of the variable is whole number. Karthik Hegde. Karthik Hegde.
Expression in which two more than two algebraic terms.
Okay, actually again and again you are doing the same mistake. See here, polynomials in the sense having the more than two terms are not called as polynomial actually. See here, 3x, one single term. Single term, this is also actually polynomial only one term. Okay, so this is also called as polynomial. So why you all are confusing about the polynomials concept? So polynomial definition, it is not based on the number of terms. Is that clear? This is based on the variable power. So this is actually monomial. Monomial is also type of the polynomial only. A polynomial which has exactly one term which is called as monomial. Then polynomial with two terms are called as binomial. Polynomials with three terms are called as trinomial. Like that we can continue. But polynomial is not based on the number of terms. Okay. So polynomial is an algebraic expression in which the variable power must be whole number. In the sense positive number. Whole number in the sense 0, 1, 2, 3, so on up to infinity. Positive number. Whole number group you all know, no? It's a collection of 0 and all the natural numbers. Okay. An algebraic expression in which the variable power is whole number. So then such expressions are called as polynomials. Example. So 3x square plus 2x plus 6. Okay. So this is one polynomial. Here you just observe the power of the variable. Here we are having only one variable polynomial, this one. So only the variable is x here. So we are observing x to the power of 2. 2 is a whole number. Then here we have variable x here. X here, nothing is there in the sense power is always 1. No? 1 is also whole number. So we can take this one as polynomial. Is that clear? So polynomial is nothing but an algebraic expression in which the variable power is whole number. So that is called as polynomial. So now when we come to degree of the polynomial, see here, what is the degree of this polynomial? What is the degree of 3x square plus 2x plus 6? Degrees? Degree. Degree is 2. Yes, here the degree is 2. See, Yes, very good. Degree is 2. So how to identify the degree? Highest exponent is called as the degree of the polynomial, right? No? So degree is nothing but highest power of the polynomial variable are called as degree of the polynomial. Now, based on the degree of the polynomial, polynomial classified into types, no classification of polynomials. In the 9th standard, we learn 3 types of polynomials based on degree. So, which is the first one? For example, 3x plus 1 is there. 3x plus 1 is there. Here degree is what? Highest variable power is? Highest is only 1. So, now what we call for this type of polynomial actually? What we call for this type of polynomial? Yes, degree is 1. Therefore, this is called as linear polynomial. What do we call for this? Linear polynomial. Okay, this is called as linear polynomial. Now, I'll take one more example. 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So, here, what is the degree of this polynomial? What is the degree of this polynomial? Degree is 2. Yes, here the degree is 2. What is the name of this one? Actually, quadratic polynomial. So, this is called as quadratic polynomial. Now, consider 3x cube plus 4. What is the degree of this polynomial actually? What is the degree of this polynomial? Yes, degree is 3. So, what is the name of this type of polynomial actually? Cubic polynomial. So, this type of polynomials are called as cubic polynomial. If the degree is 4, then we called as biquadratic polynomial. So, like that, next 5th degree polynomial, 6th degree polynomial. So, we call this type of, so we can get the classification on the basis of degree of the polynomial. Okay, so now this is a polynomial. When it will be converted as equation, now this is just a polynomial. 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So when we can call this as an equation, when we equate that to, okay, 0. 3x square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Now this polynomial is converted as equation. Okay, equation. So here I took this example only. 3x square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Actually 3x square plus 4x plus 5 is actually quadratic polynomial. When that quadratic polynomial is equated to 0, that quadratic polynomial is converted as our topic quadratic equation. Is that clear? So today we are going to learn the topic quadratic equation. So then what is the meaning of quadratic equation? Got the idea of the quadratic polynomial? No. If the polynomial in which the degree of the variable is 2, degree is 2, then such type of polynomial called as quadratic polynomial. Then that quadratic polynomial, when we converted that in the form of equation, that quadratic polynomial is known as quadratic equation. So best example for the quadratic equation is 3x square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Quadratic equation. Is that clear? So then can anyone define quadratic equation? What is the definition of quadratic equation? Yes, what is the definition of quadratic equation? So, our topic is quadratic equations. Who is going to give the definition for the quadratic equations? Yes, quadratic equation means what? An equation. Yes, Ashwit is ready to give the answer. Ashwit? Yes, Ashwit?
An equation which can be written in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then it is called quadratic equation.
Yes, very good. So you gave the actually general form of the quadratic equation. So general form of the quadratic equation we'll discuss later. So now I need just a definition for that. Who is going to give the just a definition? General form. Ashwit gave the general form of the quadratic equation. Just I want define the quadratic equation. 1 mark question. Define quadratic equation. Yes, who is going to give the definition for this quadratic equation? Quadratic equation. Yes, no one is ready to give that. Yes, Rashmi. Rashmi.
An equation in which degree of the variable is 2.
Yeah, an equation in which the degree of the variable is 2, such type of equations are called as quadratic equation. Same to same definition for quadratic polynomial. No? You are telling that quadratic polynomial definition. No? Instead of using that polynomial word, now you have to use the word of equation. An equation with the variable power, degree of the variable is okay 2. So then such type of equations are called as quadratic equations. Okay. So now Ashwit gave the answer for that general form of the quadratic equation. So standard form of the quadratic equation. So now you all are observing that 3x square plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. This is one example for the quadratic equation. What is the general form? Standard form of this one is ax square. All the quadratic equations are always in the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. This is the general form, okay, of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c. So here we are discussing the quadratic equations of variable, one variable, okay. So we are discussing only for the one variable quadratic equation, in the sense only one variable we are taking x, or you can take the variable as y, or you can take the variable as a, that is your choice. So, okay, but the standard form, general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. Okay, here x square and x, this is one variable. Variable is x. Here we are using that variable as x here. Then a, b, c. What is this a, b, c? See here. X square same. A value is 3. B value is 4. C value is 5. Are you observing this one? A is 3. B is 4. C is 5. What are this A, B, C? What are this A, B, C? Yes, A, B, C are constant. Okay, constant. Then A, B, C are numbers. What type of numbers? But all the numbers are called as real numbers, no? Yes, here A, B, C are real numbers. Okay, so A, B, C are real numbers. But one condition. That A, B, C are real numbers, but A not equal to 0. Okay, A not equal to 0. So you can ask the question, what is that? A, B, C are real numbers. A not equal to 0 antandre 0 is a real number. How can we take this condition? This is one condition actually. A, B, C are real numbers. 3, 4, 5, any negative numbers or fraction form 3 by 4 or root numbers, whatever number we can take for the coefficients of this x square or this x or this constant number. This is constant actually. 5 is constant. Okay. Okay. So next here, you can use this root 3x square plus 1 by 2x. Okay. So then plus 5 which is equal to 0. See here, root 3, half. So you are observing different types of numbers. No? So that's why here A, B, C are real numbers, with only one condition, that A not equal to 0. Why A not equal to 0? If A equal to 0, for example, now A value is 3 now here. If I consider A is equal to 0, what happens actually? A is equal to 0. 0 into x square plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. 0 into x square is 0 only. Then what equation will get? 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. So when we took A value is 0, what happens actually? 0 plus 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Then 4x plus 5 which is equal to 0. Now you just observe the degree of this equation. Degree is 1. Then it is linear equation. Okay, yes. If we took A is equal to 0, actually what happens is that x square term vanish. If x square term, okay, we delete it from the equation part, then the equation is converted as linear equation. But actually what we need? Quadratic equation. So that's why the condition is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real number, a not equal to 0, must and should. You can take b is equal to 0. B is 0, okay, no problem. You can take the example in the form of 4x square plus 0 into x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, in place of b we are taking, actually general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, quadratic equation standard form is this one. So a not equal to 0, that condition must and should we have to maintain. Okay, so in place of b if we take 0, what happens actually? 4x square plus 0 into x is 0 only, plus 6 is equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation or not? Yes, of course, this is a quadratic equation because the equation which is having the variable power is 2. That's it. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. Now, if c is equal to 0, 4x square plus, let us take b value as 2x, okay? 2x plus c we place 0, which is equal to 0. Then 4x square plus 2x, which is equal to 0. Can we call this as quadratic equation? Yes, of course. This is a quadratic equation with c is equal to 0, okay? b and c may be equal to, may or may not. Okay, be equal to 0, but the condition is a, b, c are real numbers, a not equal to 0. So whenever the quadratic equation word, okay, listen, what comes in your mind? The quadratic equation is nothing but the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where x is a variable, a, b, c are real numbers with the condition a not equal to 0. Actually, so this is the standard definition of the quadratic equation. Is that clear? So this is about the quadratic equation. Now we have to discuss the classification of quadratic equation. What classification we can observe? Okay, so just now we discussed one small concept actually. I am going to connect our new topic with that small concept only. See here. Classification of quadratic equation. See, classification of quadratic equations. Classification. Okay, what is the standard form actually? Ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Here I will take x square plus 4, which is equal to 0. X square plus 4, which is equal to 0. This is one example. Here I will take 2x square plus 4x plus 6, which is equal to 0. So I took two types of example here. So what difference between this and this? What difference you are observing from the first equation and the second equation? Can you tell me? So classification of quadrilaterals we are discussing actually. In the first part, x square plus 4 is equal to 0. And in the second equation, 2x square plus 4x plus 6 is equal to 0. So just one difference is there in between the two equations. What difference you are observing here? Yes, tell me fatafat. What difference you are observing here? In one equation, only one variable is present. Yeah, this is a one variable only, Rashmi. Don't confuse. One variable only. In first, ax square plus c is equal to 0. Okay, yes, Vaishnavi GM, I got the answer from your side. Next, can anyone tell me? Rashmi, I want to clarify actually. We are taking one variable only. Here we are using x only. Here also we are using x only. Okay, only one variable only. Both the equations are one variable. Vaishnavi V, bx is not there in the first equation. Very good, I need this answer actually. bx is not there in the first equation. Standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0, no? Yes. In that, in the first term, we are not observing this bx. Okay, bx term is not there. This bx is deleted from the first equation, right now? Yes, this bx is deleted from the first equation, but we are observing this ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. But now tell me, is it a quadratic equation? X square plus 4 is equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, this is a quadratic equation. Then that one, yes, that is also a quadratic equation. Then there is one small difference between the two quadratic equations. So first difference, what is the difference actually? Here bx term is absent. Bx term is not there. Only it is actually 2, degree 2. Okay, it is actually degree 2. So x square plus 4, which is equal to 0. What we call for this type of quadratic equation is, the name of this quadratic equation is pure quadratic equation. We call this type of quadratic equation as, okay, pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation. What is the name of the second one? In the second one, we are observing the variable power 2 and also 1. Okay, variable 2 power 2 and also 1 we are observing. 1 second, some students are waiting. Okay. See, now you observe here, it's purely actually variable 2. Here we can observe the variable power is 2 also, and the variable power is 1 also. So we are observing the two powers here. So what is, but it's a quadratic polynomial on the basis of the degree. Okay, highest power is 2. So that's why we call that as a quadratic polynomial. But we can observe the variable power 1 also. So the name of this quadratic equation is unaffected. Okay, unaffected quadratic equation. Name of this quadratic equation is unaffected quadratic equation. Is that clear? So we can observe the two types of quadratic equation. One is pure quadratic equation, another one is unaffected quadratic equation. So got the idea of the pure quadratic equation? Pure quadratic equation, in that we cannot observe bx term, or we can observe the variable power is just 2. Okay, only one power we can observe in the pure quadratic equation. But in the unaffected quadratic equation, we can observe the two powers. Okay, we can observe two powers. Variable power is 2 and also variable power is 1. So that type of quadratic equations are called as unaffected quadratic equations. Is that clear, students? Classification of quadratic equation, pure quadratic equations and unaffected quadratic equation. So both we have to deal in this chapter. Pure quadratic equation and unaffected quadratic equation. Is that clear? Do you have any confusion regarding this? So I told now actually the bx term may be 0. B is equal to 0 in the sense b into x is 0. So this term 0. Then that type of quadratic equations are called as pure quadratic equation. But ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 form equations are called as unaffected quadratic equations. Okay. This is about the classification of the quadratic equation. See, in the introduction part of the quadratic equation, just we have to learn this much things actually. Definition of quadratic equation and the general form of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a not equal to 0. Okay. So then in the quadratic equations, we can mainly observe the two types of quadratic equations. One is pure quadratic equation, another one is unaffected quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation in the sense the variable power, only one power we can observe in the pure quadratic equation, that is 2. Quadratic equation in the sense only one power and ಯಾವ power ಆಗಿರಲೇಬೇಕು, that is 2. But here we can observe the power 2 and 1 also. Okay, both two powers we can observe here. Quadratic power and linear power, both we can observe in the affected quadratic equations. Okay, so this is about the introduction part of the quadratic equations. Okay, so what we have to do with this introduction part, actually we have to identify. First thing is, after learning the introduction part, first main work is we have to identify the equations, quadratic equations we have to identify. If one equation is in front of few people, then you have to identify whether it is a quadratic equation or not. For example, sometimes it is very easy, Mataji, we can see the variable power, and by that only we can give the answer for the quadratic equation. Now my question is, x plus 3 into x plus 4. This type of equation is there. This type of, not equation, sorry. This type of x plus 3 into x plus 4 form is there. So you have to identify whether it is a quadratic equation. Can we convert this in the form of quadratic equation? X plus 3 into x plus 4. ಕೆಲವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, by looking the x plus 3 and x plus 4, you just directly give the answer that no, this is not a quadratic equation, because here variable x is power 1, variable x is power 1. But this is a wrong method. So we cannot give the answer. Okay, we cannot give the statement that it's a quadratic equation or it's not a quadratic equation just by looking the equation. So we have to operate. There is a one operation. What is that operation? X plus 3 into x plus 4. X plus 3 into x plus 4 is there. In the sense, there is one multiplication operation that we have to do. Then we can give the conclusion. Okay. So now we just observe this one. 3x square plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Further, we cannot simplify, addition or subtraction. We cannot do anything. At that time, we have to observe the equation. Okay, here the power is 2, quadratic equation. But here, x plus 3 into x plus 4, there is a multiplication work. We have to multiply that one. So then we have to decide whether it is a quadratic equation or not. How can we say that it is a quadratic equation or not? Actually, see multiplication. X into x, x square. X into 4, 4x. Then 3 into x, 3x. Then 3 4s are 12. Okay, na? So next, x square plus 4x plus 3x, 7x plus 12. So let us equate this to 0. So then x square plus 7x plus 12, which is equal to 0. So now, is it a quadratic equation? Yes, of course. See, just by looking the problem, we cannot observe the variable power 2. So just by looking the problem, we can say that okay, it's not a quadratic equation. But we have to operate that one first. So then, after the operation, we got this equation x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So then, it's a quadratic equation. In the first exercise, actually, you have this type of problems only. So you have to operate that one first, okay, with the proper operation, whatever given in the question. Then you have to see whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Okay. So before going to start the example problem, just I want to share. Yes, this definition part, okay. Here we have definition. See here. What is a quadratic equation? Actually, just now what we learned, just I want to recall within one page, okay. What is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation in one variable is an equation in which the greatest exponent or index of the variable is 2. Is that clear? So this is the definition of the quadratic equation. A quadratic equation in one variable. So we are discussing the quadratic equation in one variable. So either x variable or y variable, okay, any variable you can use for that, okay. So definition, a quadratic equation in one variable is an equation in which the greatest exponent or index of the variable is 2, okay. Example, 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Yes, of course, this is a quadratic equation. Then y square minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. This is also quadratic equation only with one variable only. Here we are using variable x, but here we are using variable y. Like that you can use any alphabets, okay. Any alphabet you can use for the variable, but it is a one variable, okay, one variable. Always this is in the general form of this one. I think this is not that much clear. but it is visible, no? Okay, see here, 6x square. 6 is one number. X is variable square. Always the general form is, we can write like this. Number into variable whole square first. Plus or minus, any sign, plus sign or minus sign. Then second term is always one number into variable, just with one power, okay? Number into variable. Then again plus or minus in the sense either plus or minus. One number, constant number is equal to 0. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. This is the standard form of the quadratic equation. Number into variable square plus or minus number into variable plus or minus number is equal to 0. Next, general form is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, there x is variable, a, b, c are real numbers with the condition a not equal to 0. Okay, a not equal to 0. Here something is given in the box, permitted. What is permitted actually? B is equal to 0 or C equal to 0, permission is there, but A not equal to 0. Is that clear? B you can take 0, C you can take 0, not a problem. Okay, but A not equal to 0. This is the just definition of the quadratic equation. Now, one small exercise. So, create QE. What is that? QE stands for quadratic equation with variable x. Okay, you have to create the quadratic equation with variable x. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. You have to write, okay. A is equal to 1 in the sense 1x square plus 2x plus 3 which is equal to 0. 1x square in the sense this is just x square. X square plus 2x plus 3 which is equal to 0. When this type of A, B, C are given, you can write the quadratic equation, no? Yes, next question. Create quadratic equation with variable alpha. Alpha you all know, alpha, okay, alpha term you all know, no? Create quadratic equation with variable alpha. You can use variable as anything, okay? So next, A is equal to 5, B is equal to 0, C is equal to minus 25. So you can take 5 alpha square plus, okay, ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. What answer you will get here? 5 alpha square plus, okay, 0 into alpha, okay, then minus 25 is equal to 0. So then the final condition 5 alpha square minus 25 is equal to 0. That you can try now. Okay, so 5 alpha square minus 25 which is equal to 0. This is just, I took this page just for the revision sake. Okay, so next we have this one. So classification of quadratic equation A and B here. Classification of quadratic equation here A, here B. Okay, so here you just observe in the A column. X square is equal to 144. In the sense x square minus 144 is equal to 0. X square minus 81 is equal to 0. Then 2y square is equal to 0. Observe the second column. X square minus 7x plus 10 is equal to 0. Then 17y minus y square plus 30 is equal to 0. Then p square minus 20 is equal to minus 8p. What difference you are observing actually? So both are actually quadratic equation. All the 6 examples are quadratic equation only. 1 second, some students are waiting. Okay. See, all the 6 examples are quadratic equation. But in the A column, we are observing that only we can observe the variable power 2. Okay. But here we are observing the power 2 and power 1 also. Here bx term is not there. What we call for this type of quadratic equations? Pure quadratic equations. Then B column name is affected quadratic equations. Okay. So the name of the B column is affected quadratic equations. So this is about the basic concepts of the quadratic equations. Now in 10 minutes we'll work out example problems to solve the first exercise. So first exercise is today's homework. But how to solve the first exercise? At least we have to discuss 2 or 3 example problems. No? So now already I got the meeting warning. Let us do one thing. So next, so I'll end this meeting. Okay. So join with the same link first. Join with the same link. Is that clear? So then in that only we'll continue with the arithmetic progression revision part also. Is that clear?